my mental health really well until I got an ESA assessment. After 2 weeks of distress, I ended up having to go into inpatient care for 3.5 weeks last year and 2 weeks this year. It cost the government, through the NHS, over £40,000 simply to cover the cost of that crisis care. That crisis was manifest by ESA ACOS and their assessment. I have a long-term mental health problem. People that know me within the mental health care system know that my health is not going to improve, and ESA is not going to pick me up as someone taking advantage of the system. I am a genuine claimant, and I have been forced into crisis care at the cost of £40,000, which is completely unnecessary. ESA does not make sense.
2011, I ended up in hospital for 3 months. I tried to take my own life for the fear of waiting to be assessed under this cruel and callous system. Hospitalised by the NHS for 3 months. I was held down and injected because I have bipolar. The fear and the stress brought on rheumatoid arthritis, which is a progressive incurable disease. That is what Ian Duncan Smith has done to me. Not only did he progress my mental health, but I ended up with a physical health problem on top because of the fear and the stress, the anxiety. I've lost so many friends by their own hands. The latest one was on the 12th of August. He jumped in front of a train at Penji Station. He took his own life. Paranoid schizophrenia. I set up a service user involvement project with him. We wanted to help people. The system failed him, and he's dead. And I want to know this. I ask myself this question every day. All I want to know is why. And the injustice, the torture, the callousness, because every day I see around me people driven by fear and anxiety, people who are driven to their death. This process is ideological, and you are walking past us right now on your way to places. Think about this. Depression is on the increase. I want to know this. How many of you are going to be asleep and thinking that this will all go away, that we deserve this happening, because if it can happen to us, it's going to happen to you. You can face your job cuts. You use the NHS. All of us use the NHS, and they're cutting back on all of that, including the use of a GP. And I tell you something now, any one of you can become sick, any one of you can develop a devastating disability, end up losing your job through no fault of your own like we all did, and end up with devastating health problems. We need support. David Cameron in 2010 said that he would support those who needed it. Well, tell that to the people whose care packages have been cut. Tell that to the people who've had their direct payments cut. Tell that to the people who are going to lose the independent living fund. And tell that to the people who are struggling in the support group to pay bills, who are using their DLA to pay the bedroom tax, who